Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. What? Daniel Jacob versus Maciej Sulecki. Hey, look, these guys came in pretty evenly matched. The height of Danny Jacobs, 5'11" and a half. Sulecki, 6'1". The arm length, 24 inches and a half by Daniel Jacobs, and Sulecki 25 inches. And the weight, both guys weighed in at 159 and a half officially. Okay, so man, when these guys come together, look, Sulecki proved to be a very skillful opponent. He came out, he was, especially in that first round, he landed a few good shots and really got Daniel Jacobs' attention. But man, from the second round on, Daniel Jacobs did nothing but prove that, hey, you might have skills, but my skills are superior. Daniel Jacobs, only thing I can say, man, look, according to the HBO stats, Daniel Jacobs threw and landed more power shots. He threw 427 and landed 166. Hey, and for 39%. Sulecki, he threw 359 punches and landed 106 for 30%. So he was more accurate, he threw more and landed more. That's Danny Jacobs. Also, look, man, Danny Jacobs just proved to be a little too much for the guy. He's a lot more experienced and just, all around superior skills. Also, Daniel Jacobs landed a total of 205 punches. Sulecki landed a total of 143. Daniel Jacobs landed at 32%. Sulecki landed at 22%. And Daniel Jacobs even dropped him in the 11th round. So what more you want? It was a showdown for the 160-pound WBA mandatory position, and that's what it is. So Daniel Jacobs is now the mandatory for the WBA 160-pound title. So hey, look, that's just what it is. So hey, look like he might get a chance, man. Look, Triple G is fighting Vanes Martirosyan on that Cinco disaster is what I call it. Anyway, there's no telling how that's gonna work out. Y'all know that he's probably he had to get an opponent for the last minute. Hey, whatever. But he really want to keep that Canelo fight in play for the money, and I understand that. So it's no telling how this thing gonna work out when Daniel Jacobs will get an opportunity at that WBA mandatory position. It's just no telling. So but anyway, this was a good fight for Daniel Jacobs to stay busy. This guy did prove to be an opponent that deserved to be there, and he looked like he might be able to compete at the 160-pound division, at least mid-level. So kudos to Daniel Jacobs. He won the night, and looked like we'll see some more from him. And at the end of the fight, he was talking to Max Kellerman, and they were just talking a little bit. He told Jamal Charlo, hey, look, bring it. So it looked like Danny Jacobs would like to fight Charlo. It would be a very intriguing matchup, seeing that, hey, he is the WBA mandatory. I think, and Jamal Charlo is the WBC mandatory. It don't look like neither one of them is gonna get Triple G next. Y'all know he wanna, he trying to get that money fight with Canelo, even though Canelo been eating bad meat and testing positive for PEDs or whatever. That money talk. So there's no telling what's gonna happen when either guy will get an opportunity to actually fight Triple G. So in the meantime, hey, Daniel Jacobs, Jamal Charlo, very good fight. Anyway, this Daddy P, y'all go ahead and slap that like button. Go ahead and smash the subscribe button. Hey, and hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time it's going down. Who giving you the highlights and the analysis of the night is Daddy P on the corner, in the corner, boxing Audi 5.
You look shit again. You look shit again. You look shit again. You look shit again.